He thought staying single was his cheat code to rule the world. But of course, this unlucky dude got isekaied into a cultivation sect that forces arranged marriages. To dodge all the female cultivators, he buried his insane power level deep and played dumb. Got himself a job as a janitor. Every single day he'd act like a total clown, walking around with a wine jug, telling everyone he just wanted to wander the world and live free. And honestly, the plan worked. 3 whole years, nobody gave him a second look. Meanwhile, his cultivation was going through the roof. He'd already hit the nascent soul stage, practically one step away from becoming an immortal. But then this cursed matchmaking event showed up, and somehow it pulled his name. 3 singles left on stage. One of them, Yun Liyue, a reincarnated empress who's drop-dead gorgeous. Then there's Long Jinglin, perfect bone structure, basically born to become the main character. And then there's Lin Wuchen, rocking some busted jade pendant looking like a total mess. Seeing this setup, Lin Wuchen finally breathed a sigh of relief. Because honestly, those two were made for each other. A match made in heaven. He was just here to fill a slot, go through the motions, and bounce. Meanwhile, Long Jinglin next to him was absolutely losing it on the inside. Dude had been secretly in love with Yun Liyue for 3 years. First time he saw her, he swore she was the only one. Today was finally the day. He locked eyes on her silhouette across the stage. Couldn't look away. Now check out Yun Liyue. White dress, skin literally glowing, face completely ice cold. Just radiating the celestial energy like a goddess who just descended from the heavens. One look and you'd feel inadequate. After a long while, Long Jinglin finally tore his eyes away from the beauty. Turned and glanced over at Lin Wuchen, who was literally crouching on the ground, picking his nose. That look was pure contempt. He didn't even see Lin Wuchen as a person. Before he could even open his mouth to clown on him, Lin Wuchen suddenly took a deep breath and bellowed, "Don't pick me, we don't have a shot together!" "Stop playing games," Long Jinglin said it himself. He'd spent his whole life with only Yun Liyue. Long Jinglin stood there frozen for a good while before snapping back, face beat red. Through gritted teeth, "Who the hell are you? That's absolute nonsense. You're a janitor, you don't even have the right to talk to me." After he got that out, he took a breath, composed himself, and turned to Yun Liyue with his most heartfelt look. "Liyue, you've been the only one on my mind for 3 years. If you'll have me, I'll protect you with my life. Let's be together." The moment he said that, the crowd erupted. Everyone was hyping them up, and a bunch of girls were straight up crying. Turns out keeping these two for last was all a setup, a classic matchmaking play. If they ended up together, their future would be unstoppable. As for Lin Wuchen standing there, pure background character. Total NPC energy. "Liyue, the moment is now. Go ahead and pick the one you want to be with." Yun Liyue's face was completely blank. Her eyes swept across Long Jinglin and Lin Wuchen. Then slowly she said 3 words. "I choose." Everyone in the crowd held their breath, eyes glued to the stage. Half the audience had their hands up, ready to clap at any second. Then Yun Liyue parted her lips and called out a name. Lin Wuchen. The people who were about to clap just froze, hands stuck in midair, completely lost. Everyone standing there like statues. Long Jinglin's face went ghost white instantly, like he just got struck by lightning. He'd waited 3 whole years for this. Never saw this coming. He couldn't wrap his head around it. How was he any less than that lowly janitor? Meanwhile, Lin Wuchen, still crouching mid-nose pick, totally panicked. He flicked whatever he just dug out right at Long Jinglin. "Hey, Angel! You sure about this? Like, really sure? What exactly do you even see in me? Is it that I'm old, or that I never shower?" Even the elder on stage started panicking. He quickly stepped in. "Liyue! You need to think this through. Our technique requires a powerful partner to be effective. You can still reconsider. It's not too late to change your mind." "Not changing it! Right there in front of everyone." The elder had nothing left to say. He sighed and made the announcement. "All right then, I hereby declare janitor disciple Lin Wuchen and outer disciple Yun Liyue officially matched. You are now husband and wife." Hearing that, Long Jinglin's face twisted with rage. He screamed, "What goes around comes around! The tables will turn! Don't you dare count the young out. Yun Liyue, you're gonna regret this." After dropping that threat, he spun around and stormed off. Just as Lin Wuchen was standing there looking all stressed out, he suddenly felt a burning heat in his chest from the jade pendant. Then a system voice popped up in his ear. "Congrats on your first successful match. You've received the Fate Bundle. From now on, every bit of power your wife cultivates gets returned to you at 10x. Any treasure or technique you give her bounces back to you at 10x too." So the jade pendant wasn't just an accessory. It was literally made by the system. Sure, the solo grind buff was gone, but this new feature, not bad at all, because Yun Liyue, she's literally a reincarnated empress, an absolute legend. He felt like he just hit the jackpot. Lin Wuchen was grinning ear to ear as he turned and walked off. The crowd was dumbfounded. He just left the most beautiful girl standing alone on stage. No hand-holding, no interaction, just walked away on his own. And then, Yun Liyue actually just quietly followed behind him. In that moment, every single guy in the crowd felt that burning jealousy rising up, and it spread fast. Once they were somewhere private, Lin Wuchen turned around and waved her off. "All right, you don't have to walk me home, you're good. Don't you want to know why I picked you out of everyone? Was it because your vision is bad? Let me be straight with you. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I've got top-tier talent. I can reach the peak through my own cultivation. I don't need a man for that. Long Jinglin's got ulterior motives. There's no way I'm giving myself to someone like him. I picked you just to have a training partner. Main thing is, you're easy to manage. You won't cause me any trouble. Hearing all that, Lin Wuchen was actually relieved. She has no idea about the system. Perfect. Just casually train with a beautiful girl, slack off, and get stronger. This is literally the dream. Sorry for using you as a shield. That wasn't fair to you. Train hard once you've got a foundation. We'll train together every 10 days, and if Long Jinglin ever messes with you, just tell me, I'll handle it. These are the rewards we got. My share. I'm giving it all to you. With that, Yun Liyue tossed him a bag, hopped on her sword, and whoosh, she was gone. What a girl. He suddenly understood the joy of living off someone else's grind. That night, Lin Wuchen got back to his room and had just flopped onto the bed when a massive wave of energy suddenly slammed into his body. System notification, your wife Yun Liyue just leveled up. The XP she gained, multiplied by 10, has been deposited into your account. Your wife Yun Liyue used a secret manual to boost her talent. Congrats. You've received a top-tier ice and wind affinity. Lin Wuchen on the bed was grinning from ear to ear. She's out there grinding this hard. What excuse do I have not to work hard too? So he steeled himself, closed his eyes, and passed out, mumbling, gotta keep faking being weak every single day. Can't even flex, I'm tired too, okay? Skip about 10,000 words of this man's internal suffering. Back home, Long Jinglin was so furious he smashed everything in his room. Lin Wuchen, you've got a death wish. Once he cooled down, he cooked up a scheme. If Lin Wuchen just disappeared, Yun Liyue would have no choice, right? He let out a cold laugh, called over his lackey, and gave the order. Late that night, someone quietly pushed open Lin Wuchen's door. It was Wang Guanxi, the guy who oversees the janitors. This dude was a classic bully, had been making Lin Wuchen's life miserable for years. Wang Guanxi saw Lin Wuchen sleeping like a log and cracked a creepy smile. Pulled out a dagger and lunged straight at his chest, blade coming down fast. Lin Wuchen's eyes snapped open. Took you long enough. Gotta give Long Jinglin credit, he actually held off for a while. Wang Guanxi flinched hard, but quickly steadied himself. Smart kid, I'll give you that. Yeah, Lord Long sent me. What are you gonna do about it? The Long family is on a whole different level. They've got heavy hitters backing them. Taking you out is like squashing a bug. A little trash like you trying to marry a goddess? Go look in a mirror, bro. Lin Wuchen sat through all of that, without changing his expression. Just staring quietly out the window at the big bright moon, Wang Guanxi was about to keep running his mouth when a terrifying pressure suddenly crashed down on him. Felt like he got hit by a semi-truck, collapsed on the floor covered in blood, stammering in disbelief. How are you possibly at the nascent soul level? Nice night, perfect for drinking, training the sword, and maybe dropping a body. Then with a flick of his finger, a sword energy sliced clean across Wang Guanxi's throat. The man who was just flexing 2 seconds ago, gone, head separated. Beautiful women really are trouble. Looks like keeping a low profile just got a lot harder. He rummaged through Wang Guanxi's bag and found pretty much nothing, except one 30-year-old herb. He figured, perfect timing, he'd give it to his wife tomorrow as a little experiment. Then he grabbed a shovel, dug a big hole in the medicine field, tossed Wang Guanxi in, and buried him. Even planted some flowers on top. After all that work, he finally took a sip of water. But something felt off. Lin Wuchen went back to double-check, and by moonlight, he froze. The spot he just filled in, there was a hole again, and something was rustling inside. He thought, already? Crept over and peered in. What he saw made his skin crawl. A little white creature was perched on the body, doing something. He squinted for a while. It was a tiny white fox. Not eating the flesh, though. It was absorbing the residual energy from the corpse. Not long after, the little fox had drained everything. Looked up and let out a satisfied burp. The two of them just stared at each other for a long moment. The little fox got startled, every hair standing on end. Baring its teeth, eyes glowing green locked onto him. Just then, up in the air, a massive shadow appeared, the size of a mountain. A giant fox with ferocious eyes, 9 tails swaying gently behind it, like it was holding back enough power to destroy the world. Lin Wuchen was looking down at the hole, so he completely missed what just happened above his head. The shadow flickered, and vanished. Weirdest part, something that massive and not a single expert in the entire sect noticed. You one of those escaped pets from up on the mountain? No way, I'm wild. The fox could see he meant no harm, so it dropped the aggressive act. So what are you doing out here? I was hungry. The little fox hopped out of the hole and crouched nearby, blinking up at him. You're not scared of me? Why would I be scared of you? I'm a demon who can talk, dude. And I can tell when someone means me harm, you don't. Everyone else wants to catch me and make soup or force me to be their pet. But you're different, so I'm not scared of you. You're kind of funny, little guy. I saw you absorbing energy just now. Is that like your main food source? Yeah. Training on my own is too slow, so I come scavenge off the freshly dead. Feeling bad for it, Lin Wuchen reached into his pocket and pulled out a rock. The little fox grabbed it, chomped down, crunch, and swallowed it whole. Lin Wuchen's jaw dropped. That rock was harder than iron. Even a top fighter couldn't bite through it. This little thing just ate it like candy. Those are some serious chompers. You full now? Not yet. Can I get another one? Lin Wuchen pulled out another one and handed it over. It wasn't like he had much use for them anyway. The fox took it, but didn't eat it. Tucked it away, then let out a burp. I'm saving it, I'm scared. You won't feed me tomorrow. Lin Wuchen didn't say much. They crossed paths, that counted for something. He looked into the hole. Okay, you had your fun. Now what do I do with all this? There's blood everywhere. If someone sees this tomorrow, I'm cooked. The fox glanced at the body, then at Lin Wuchen. Hesitated a second. Then strained to breathe out a puff of white mist. The moment it hit the body, it dissolved. Eventually compressed into a small glowing red orb, it jumped down, picked it up, and handed it to Lin Wuchen. This is his essence, eat it. It'll boost your power. Yeah, no, that's disgusting. Lin Wuchen took it and tossed it aside. It rolled right under a medicinal herb, and got absorbed instantly. Right after that, the seedling that had just sprouted fully matured on the spot. He didn't even notice, just grabbed the shovel, filled the hole back in, replanted the grass, and dusted off his hands. All good, no one's finding anything. Done with his work, Lin Wuchen picked up his shovel and headed back. But the little fox spoke up. Problem solved. Let's go to bed. We? Well, what else? Why are you following me? Where else am I gonna go? Go home. Do you have a mom? I don't have a home. I'm always running and hiding, scared of being caught and turned into a pet. And now I finally meet someone who doesn't want to hurt me and actually feeds me. I'm not leaving, deal with it. Wait, did you almost just say something embarrassing? No, you heard wrong. I'm low maintenance, I promise. A rock every few days and I'm good. Lin Wuchen thought about it. No threat, could even help clean up crime scenes. Maybe worth keeping around. Alright, fine. I'm naming you Lingxi. Lingxi? Let's go. The little fox just stood there. Didn't fully understand, but somehow the name felt deeply offensive. Back in the room, Lin Wuchen kicked off his shoes, flopped onto the bed, and was out cold. After he fell into a deep sleep, the little fox jumped onto the bed. A cloud of pink smoke drifted out. Then a pair of long legs stepped out from the smoke. In the moonlight, a stunning girl with fox ears appeared. Purple dress, slightly open neckline, snow-white skin. Eyes that pull you right in. The next morning, Lin Wuchen woke up. His back was killing him like it was about to snap in half. He could barely move. That dream last night, the one with the fox spirit, felt way too real. Hard to shake. He groaned, rubbed his aching back, and slowly sat up, then glanced over. There on the bed, the little fox was curled up tight, dead asleep. That snow-white fur of hers somehow looked even brighter than yesterday. Lin Wuchen's face twisted into a weird expression. He muttered under his breath, "Man, been single too long. I'm out here thinking a fox looks cute." He shook his head hard, trying to get rid of those ridiculous thoughts. Got up to get out of bed, then spotted a small pouch sitting by the bedside. The loot he'd grabbed off that unlucky steward Wang last night. Inside was a 30-year-old 3-needle flower. Not exactly a legendary treasure, but for new cultivators or anyone trying to build a solid foundation, it's basically a stabilizer. Thing is, Lin Wuchen was already a nascent soul stage big shot. This thing was useless to him, so he figured he'd just toss it to Yun Liyue as a goodwill gift. He tucked the flower into his robe and headed out. Right as he stepped through the door, he saw Ling Shuang come padding after him. The little fox latched onto his leg, looked up with those big eyes, and went in that tiny voice. "Where are you going?" "Out to drop something off." "Stay home. Don't go running around. If some bad guy catches you and throws you in a pot of fox soup, I'm not saving you." Ling Shuang flinched a little, but still puffed up. "That's not happening." "I'm super fast, okay?" She was all talk, though. The little fox still obediently plopped down at the doorstep, those big round eyes locked on Lin Wuchen until he disappeared. Scene change. Over at the outer disciples' quarters on Luoxia Peak, Yun Liyue was out in the courtyard training. Her white dress flowing in the wind, spiritual energy swirling around her. She looked like something out of a painting. Sensing someone nearby, she slowly pulled back her energy and shot a cool glance over. "What do you want?" Lin Wuchen held out the 3-needle flower. "Handled that guy yesterday. Found this on him. Should help you lock in your current cultivation level." Yun Liyue gave the flower a quick look. Didn't reach for it right away. Instead, she cut straight to it. If Long Jinglan sent people, he already knows what happened to Steward Wang. Nothing stays secret in this sect. That kind of thing spreads fast. Pure luck. That guy was just sloppy. Yun Liyue didn't push further. She took the flower, calm as ever, then got to business. "Anything else? We said 10 days for our joint training session." "Where are we doing it?" Yun Liyue tapped a finger, and a stone room appeared in the corner of the courtyard. "It's got a barrier set up inside. Just come straight here when it's time." "Got it." One word. Lin Wuchen turned and walked. Clean, efficient, zero hesitation. Yun Liyue watched him leave, a flicker of surprise crossing her eyes. Every other guy she'd met would linger and drag the conversation out. This Lin Wuchen? He acted like every extra second was physically painful. She looked down at the 3-needle flower in her hand. Then she noticed the spiritual energy coiled around the stem slowly wrapped around the petals, which began to unfurl one by one. A wave of pure, clean energy seeped into her palm and through her body. Yun Liyue's eyes shifted slightly. Her inner voice, "Wait. The age on this flower, the quality, it blows everything on the market out of the water." Lin Wuchen said it was luck. Yeah, right. Something's off. When Lin Wuchen got back, Ling Shuang was dozing on the doorstep, head bobbing up and down. She heard footsteps and jolted awake. Saw it was him, and shot up immediately. "You're back! Did you drop it off okay?" "Yeah." Ling Shuang trailed behind him like a shadow, rubbing her fuzzy little head against his leg. "Was she pretty? That celestial-looking girl?" "She's alright, better looking than you at least." Ling Shuang was not having it. She puffed up immediately. "I'm gonna be gorgeous when I grow up. Way prettier than hers by like 100 times. Lin Wuxian just smiled. Didn't take the bait. Leaned back and closed his eyes. He pulled up the system screen in his head. The soulmate blessing effect was still active and glowing. As long as Yun Liue was over there grinding, he'd reap the rewards over here. Gaining power by literally doing nothing? Compared to grinding solo like a lonely dog before, this was on a whole different level. The next few days, Lin Wuxian went back to his usual routine, messing around in the herb field during the day, sleeping at night. Ling Shuang stuck by his side the whole time. Behaved perfectly, no running off, no barking. Whenever she spotted another disciple, she'd curl into a ball and hide in Lin Wuxian's arms. Nobody noticed anything strange. Lin Wuxian noticed her cultivation had been slowly climbing too. Not fast, but well above your average spirit beast. Her fur was getting shinier too, and every now and then she'd give off this faint aura that made your heart skip. 10 days passed in a blink. Time for the joint training session. Lin Wuxian gave Ling Shuang a heads up beforehand. Stay put. She was clearly dying of curiosity but nodded like a good girl. Lin Wuxian arrived at Yun Liue's courtyard. The stone room door was already open, and the spiritual energy inside was so thick it was practically dripping. Yun Liue was already waiting, white dress pristine as snow. Sit. This technique requires both of our energies to sync up. Just relax your mind. Lin Wuxian sat without a word and closed his eyes. Yun Liue formed a complex hand seal, and a gentle current of spiritual energy flowed from her fingertips, drifting slowly toward Lin Wuxian. He could feel it clearly, completely pure. Not a single impurity. It entered his body and moved through his meridians. His own energy got pulled along by it, flowing uncontrollably toward Yun Liue. In and out, back and forth. Their energies slowly began to sync. Right then, a system notification pinged in Lin Wuxian's head. Joint training with partner detected. Partner is cultivating a special technique. Cultivation is increasing. Destined bond gift pack activated. 10x cultivation return in progress. Lin Wuxian could literally feel a massive surge of power just appear in his body. More than a full day of solo grinding. And it was insanely clean energy. No refining needed. Just plug and absorb. On the other side, Yun Liue also sensed something was off. Her cultivation speed was several times faster than usual. Lin Wuxian's energy didn't look like much in volume, but the quality was off the charts. Training with him had a crazy less effort, double results kind of effect. A flash of surprise crossed her eyes. The way she looked at Lin Wuxian, she was officially curious. The session lasted 2 full hours. Yun Liue was the first to wrap up. Way more stable than before. Clearly, she'd broken through to the late stage. Lin Wuxian gradually opened his eyes too. His cultivation had locked in solidly at nascent soul, mid-stage. Gaining power by doing absolutely nothing. He couldn't help but smirk. Not bad at all. Next session, same deal 10 days from now. Works for me. Done talking, Lin Wuxian turned and left. Same as always, efficient, zero lingering. Yun Liue watched his back deep in thought. She was sure of it now. This guy was no ordinary errand boy. But he had zero malice, and training with him was clearly doing her good, so she decided to leave it alone for now. When Lin Wuxian got home, Ling Shuang was face down on the table, surrounded by snack crumbs. She spotted him and jumped right down. Was training fun? Not even a little. More boring than sleeping. Then why even go? To get stronger. Only way to keep living the easy life is to make sure nobody can mess with you. Ling Shuang kind of got it, kind of didn't. She nodded anyway. And just like that, Lin Wuxian fell into this steady loop. Slack off in the herb field during the day, sleep at night. Every 10 days, head over to Yun Liue's for a training session. The more sessions they did, the faster Yun Liue's power grew. Like crazy fast. And Lin Wuxian rode that wave all the way to nascent soul late stage. The two of them built up a real rhythm. Sessions weren't just silent grinding anymore. They'd toss around ideas and insights here and there. Yun Liue started noticing Lin Wuxian looked like a total slacker, but when it came to cultivation, his insights were something else. Walls she'd been stuck on for ages. He'd just casually drop one line and suddenly everything clicked. She got more and more curious about him, but kept herself from digging into his business. Ling Shuang was thriving. Lin Wuxian never let her run out of snacks, and she was growing fast. Fur white as snow, thick and fluffy. She could even take on a partial human form now. Still had the foxy ears and tail, but she looked sharp, and she'd unlocked a new ability. She could sense danger nearby. One time Lin Wuxian was working in the herb field, and Ling Shuang suddenly freaked out and started spinning in circles, then dragged him out of there. He barely made it out, before the whole place exploded. Half a second slower, even a nascent soul-level guy like him would have gotten blasted to pieces. More and more, Lin Wuxian felt like picking up this little fox was the best decision he'd ever made. But this peaceful streak didn't last. Long Jinglin's payback finally showed up. Lin Wuxian was slacking in the herb field when suddenly, 2 slick-looking guys appeared at the entrance. Serious energy. Both of them core formation, late stage. One of them looked around, then locked eyes on Lin Wuxian. "You Lin Wuxian?" Lin Wuxian looked up, stood up slowly. "Can I help you?" The guy coldly introduced himself. sent by the Long family, accusing Lin Wuchen of stealing their young master's girl, and killing their people, here to collect. The other disciples nearby took one look at the situation and bolted. Nobody had the guts to stick around. Ling Shuang crawled out from Lin Wuchen's arms, every hair on her body standing up. She bared her teeth at the two of them, growling low. You two really think you can take him? Come to die? An errand boy talking that big? They hadn't even finished the sentence when both of them moved. Two massive palm strikes loaded with wind headed straight for Lin Wuchen's face. Lin Wuchen's eyes went sharp. He didn't even dodge. Nascent soul late stage exploded out of him. A wave of terrifying pressure blasted forward, and their attack shattered mid-air. The Long family goons went pale. Eyes wide, they screamed, Nascent soul late stage? How is that possible? They could not wrap their heads around it. A sect janitor turning out to be a hidden monster. Lin Wuchen stepped toward them slowly, eyes locked. When Long Jinglin sent you here to die, he didn't give you the full picture? The two were shaking. Long Jinglin only said Lin Wuchen was a trash errand boy, never mentioned he was a nascent soul big dog. They dropped to their knees and kowtowed hard. Senior, please spare us, we were wrong. Too late for that. You came. You're staying. Lin Wuchen flicked his fingers. Two sword beams flew out and went straight through their foreheads. Didn't even get a word out, and they dropped cold. Ling Shuang trotted over. Inhaled once, exhaled once. Bodies were gone. Two red orbs in their place. She picked one up and trotted it over to Lin Wuchen. These ones look a lot cleaner than last time. Lin Wuchen waved her off, tossed it into the herb field. Ling Shuang saw he didn't want his, so she tossed the other one in too. The herbs soaked it all up. Shot up immediately, looking thick and lush. Nice work, let's head in. Those two flies were dealt with, but Lin Wuchen knew Long Jinglin wasn't done. This batch was core formation. Next time, it'd probably be nascent soul. He needed to level up. Fast. The second he got back, Lin Wuchen sat down, and started absorbing the power he'd built up. Ling Shuang, being the good girl she was, sat beside him chewing on a spirit stone, not making a single sound. Meanwhile, back at the Long family estate, Long Jinglin just heard his guys got wiped out, and he's losing it, screaming about how he's gonna tear Lin Wuchen apart. He storms into the main hall, and runs straight to the middle-aged man sitting at the head of the room. Dad, that guy was just a servant. He's actually a nascent soul master. He killed our elders. You gotta do something about this. This man is Long Qingchang, the head of the Long family. His cultivation is at the peak of nascent soul, just one step away from becoming a god. He furrows his brow after hearing all this. A servant being this powerful? Something's off. But he quickly hardens up. Doesn't matter who it is. You touch the Long family, you die. Tomorrow I'll go to the sect myself. Anyone who tries to stop me, I'll flatten the whole sect too. Thanks, Dad. Knew you'd have my back. Alright, get out. Tomorrow you're coming with me. Long Jinglin says yes and heads out, feeling like he's already on top of the world. In his head, he's already watching Lin Wuchen get his head chopped off. The very next morning, Long Qingchang rolls out with his son, a crew of top fighters, and marches straight to the Yin-Yang sect. The moment they hit the gate, Long Qingchang drops his full aura. Hey, leader of the Yin-Yang sect, get out here! You owe the Long family an explanation. The pressure alone shook the entire sect. Junior disciples were straight up shaking. The elders rushed out, and their faces dropped instantly. Xuan King Zhenren braced himself and stepped forward. Headlong, hey, what's going on? Let's talk this out. Two of our guys got killed here yesterday. Your servant did it. Hand him over, pay up, and apologize. Or I'm burning this whole place to the ground. Lin Wuchen? He's just a janitor. No way he can take out high-level cultivators. Are you sure you got the right guy? Of course I'm sure. My own men were there. They watched him do it. He's been playing dumb this whole time. Xuan King Zhenren's stomach dropped. He quickly sent someone to bring Lin Wuchen over, to confront them face to face. Lin Wuchen was chilling in the medicine fields, slacking off as usual. When the message came, he already knew. It had to be the Long family. He slowly gets up. Ling Si trots right behind him. Are we about to throw hands? Hard to say. Let's go check it out first. They reach the sect entrance. Lin Wuchen spots the Long family father and son immediately. Long Qingtang locks eyes with him, and the moment he feels his aura, his expression shifts. He asks cold as ice, were you the one who killed my men? Yeah, so what? They came at me first. That's called self-defense. A lowly servant dares to fight back? Today I'll be doing heaven a favor. I'm putting you down myself. He doesn't even finish the sentence before he attacks. Full nascent soul peak power. A massive dragon-shaped palm strike comes crashing down. The shockwave literally tears the air apart. The Yin-Yang sect elders try to jump in, but the Long family's crew holds them back hard. All they can do is watch that strike bear down on Lin Wuchen. Lin Wuchen's eyes go dead serious. No room to be cocky here. He channels everything he's got and fires off a technique. In an instant, a massive sword aura blasts straight up into the sky, meeting that palm strike head-on. Two overwhelming forces collide mid-air. The impact is absolutely insane. A deafening explosion, the shockwave, shatters every boulder in the area. The dust settles. Lin Wuchen is pushed back 3 steps, blood trickling from the corner of his mouth. But Long Qingchang, he stepped back too, eyes wide open. He can't believe it. Your late-stage nascent soul. And you actually tanked a full-power hit from me? That all you got? Peak nascent soul don't scare me. Can't even scratch me. That comment fully sets Long Qingchang off. This old man goes all out. A massive dragon shadow erupts behind him, roaring with a bone-chilling shriek, claws out, lunging forward. Right at that critical moment, a cold, sharp voice cuts through the air. Long family head! Pretty bold, huh? Coming to my sect to throw a tantrum? Yun Liyue walks forward, slow and steady. Her cultivation isn't even that high, but the pressure radiating off her is suffocating. It's the dominance of a reincarnated empress. Pure, overwhelming authority. Even the dragon shadow visibly shrinks back. Long Qingchang's face goes pale. He stares at Yun Liyue, pure fear in his eyes. He can barely get the words out. You? Who the hell are you? You want him? You go through me first. Lin Wuchen is my husband. Touch him and you deal with me. Long Jinglin sees this and first he's completely mesmerized, and then that turns into burning jealousy. Shimei, how can you protect this fraud? He's just a fake, a nobody janitor. He's not good enough for you. My husband, my business. Stay out of it, say one more word, and I won't be nice about it. One look from her, and Long Jinglin feels like he just fell into a frozen lake. He goes stiff all over, snaps his mouth shut instantly, too scared to breathe. Long Qingchang takes a deep breath, forces himself to stay calm. This woman, her background is something else. If he actually pushes her, the Long family might be done for real. He hesitates. A long pause, then finally, he backs down. Fine. I'll give Miss Lu face today. We'll let this one slide. But Lin Wuchen, you better remember this. We got beef now. He drops his threat, then turns and walks off with his son and crew. On his way out, Long Jinglin shoots Yun Liyue one last death glare. Bitter as hell. With the threat gone, Xuanqing Zhenren and the others finally breathe. They rush up to thank her. We owe you one, seriously. Yun Liyue gives a slight wave, then turns to Lin Wuchen. You good? You hurt? I'm fine, just a scratch, don't worry about it. Yun Liyue walks up slowly, gently taps the corner of his mouth with her fingertip. A soft stream of spiritual energy flows in. The blood vanishes instantly. Internal injuries healed, thanks. We're married. Stop being so formal with me. The elders watching from the side are all smiling. That warm, knowing look. Everyone can see it. Yun Liyue's attitude toward this guy has totally changed. Gone is the cold, distant version of her. She genuinely cares now. After all this, Lin Wuchen doesn't need to hide anymore. When the sect leadership finds out he's a late-stage nascent soul master, jaws on the floor, they immediately promote him to inner disciple, even give him a whole mountain full of spiritual energy. His own territory. No more grunt work, no more chores. Now he can just vibe on his mountain and soak up some sun. Lin Wuchen and Lingxi move into their new spot. The place is gorgeous. Spiritual energy like 100 times better than that old shack. Lingxi is running all over the mountain, hyped. This place is huge. Is this really gonna be our home now? Yep, this is home now. After that, Lin Wuchen keeps living his laid-back life. Though he does train a bit more, went from every 10 days to every 5. Yun Liyue's been advancing crazy fast, and Lin Wuchen's been leveling up alongside her. He hits the peak of nascent soul, one step away from soul transformation. But what really shocks him is what happened to Lingxi. She's fully transformed into human form now. A stunning girl in a purple dress, with little fox ears on top. Her cultivation hit late-stage golden core, and she awakened her 9-tailed fox bloodline. Wind control, illusion arts, the whole package. Human form Lingxi is absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. Honestly right up there with Yun Liyue, just way more bubbly. She follows Lin Wuchen around all day, calling him master, always fishing for attention. Honestly made his couch potato life a lot more fun. Yun Liyue would also swing by regularly. The three of them had a good thing going. When she found out Lingxi was a 9-tailed fox, she was genuinely shook. It's a legendary divine beast after all. She started looking out for Lingxi extra, but good times don't last. The Long family wasn't done. They secretly linked up with a few rival sects, and planned a sneak attack. Lucky for them, Lingxi's senses are insane. She picked up on the danger early. Lin Wuchen gets the news and stops slacking. Heads straight to the main hall to warn everyone. The elders freak out. They immediately mobilize every last fighter. 3 days later, the Long family shows up with 3 other sects, a massive army, marching straight to the gate. This time Long Qingchang is even scarier. He's broken through to soul transformation, and he's got several masters at the same level behind him. The lineup is straight up terrifying. The Yin-Yang sect disciples are grim. They prepared, but this enemy is something else. Deep down, even the bravest ones are shaking. Long Qingchang floats in midair, eyes sharp as blades. Scans the crowd. Yin-Yang sect dies today. Smart ones hand him over now. And maybe I'll leave your bodies in one piece. Long Qingchang. Don't get too cocky. The Yin-Yang sect has stood for over 1,000 years. You don't get to come here and talk like that. The moment the words land, the old man charges forward with a handful of nascent soul elders. That's a death wish. He barely flicks his wrist. A burst of savage dragon-shaped energy tears forward, slams straight into Xuanqing Zhenren and the others. The boom is massive. They all get blasted backward, coughing up blood. Soul transformation cultivators? Yeah, they're just built different. No contest. Kill them all! The Long family and their allies charge in screaming. The Yin-Yang sect hits back hard. Weapons out, techniques flying. All hell breaks loose. Spiritual energy everywhere. Artifacts clashing. War cries filling the sky. Lin Wuchen's eyes sharpen instantly. He glances at Yun Liyue and Lingxi beside him. Just says be careful, nothing else. In a flash of light, he shoots straight at Long Qingchang. Yun Liyue gives a small nod, expression steady, telling him go all out. She'll protect herself and Lingxi. Lingxi clenches her little fists tight, eyes full of fire. Master, don't be scared. I can fight too. In a blink, you close the distance and appear right in front of Long Qingchang. Stare him dead in the eyes, no fear whatsoever. Hey, old man. Your fight's with me. Long Qingchang side-eyes you hard, pure contempt on his face. Nasty soul peak, and you think you can step to me? I'll put you down first, then level this whole sect. The moment he finishes talking, Long Qingchang's aura goes nuclear. That massive dragon shadow behind him comes alive, scales gleaming, claws spread. With an earth-shaking roar, it dives straight at you, fangs and claws out. You know exactly how dangerous a soul transformation master is. Zero room for error. You push every last drop of your power and rub your palms together hard. A ground-shaking sword aura condenses in your hands, and you slash right at that dragon. Boom! Sword aura and dragon shadow collide mid-air. The shockwave explodes outward in every direction. Lower-level disciples watching from a distance get launched off their feet, coughing up blood. The rebound force slams into you. You stagger back 5 steps. Your insides feel like they've been rearranged. Blood surging, organs out of place. Soul transformation is no joke. Leagues above peak nascent soul. Didn't think you could block that, gotta give you credit. But that's as far as you go. Long Qingchang moves his fingers. Dozens, no, hundreds of tiny dragon-shaped energy coils swarm into existence, dense and writhing, shrieking through the air. They dive at you like a living swarm. You take a sharp breath. Throw everything you've got into summoning a thick energy barrier in front of you. Then, bang, bang, bang. Those little dragons are hammering the shield non-stop. Doesn't take long. The shield, supposedly unbreakable, starts cracking all over. It's about to shatter. Your face goes pale. You're about to burn your life force and go down swinging. When a cold, commanding voice rings out. Lin Wuchen, hold on. I got you! A rush of warmth hits the air. Yun Liwei flashes to your side, presses a finger gently to your back. A massive wave of pure, clean, primordial energy floods into your body. Your shield rebuilds itself instantly, good as new. And at the same moment, she unleashes a crushing Imperial Empress pressure from within. It bears down on Long Qingchang's attacks, slowing them, weakening them. The power behind his strikes drops noticeably. Long Qingchang's face falls. A chill runs through him. This pressure, it feels like it was literally built to counter his dragon techniques. His mind goes haywire. His attack rhythm completely falls apart. Right in that split second, your eyes light up. You take that huge surge of energy from your wife and go full force. Time to end this. A pillar of sword energy, several times thicker than anything before, tears through the sky out of nowhere, carrying the kind of force that could level everything in its path. It rockets straight toward Long Qingchang. Long Qingchang's face goes white with shock. He scrambles to summon his dragon shadow to block it, but it gets shredded apart in an instant. The sword energy slams into him dead on. This insufferable old man blasts out a mouthful of blood, goes flying hundreds of meters through the air like a broken kite, and crashes hard into the ground. He struggles for a while trying to get up, only to realize his meridians are completely shattered. He can't move an inch. The Long clan members around him see this, and go pale as ghosts. They start screaming, "Patriarch!" and try to rush in and grab him. Right then, Lingxi suddenly lets out a sharp, crisp shout. "Did anyone ask me if you could pass?" The little one flashes forward, and plants herself right in their path. 9 massive foxtails snap open behind her. The wind element around her instantly goes absolutely wild. Phantom Mist Labyrinth, a massive cloud of pink fog starts pouring off her body and spreading outward. The Long clan members breathe it in, and they're done for immediately. Their eyes go blank, and they start spinning in circles. Some of them start swinging wildly at thin air. Others are so terrified they completely lose it. Totally combat useless. The Yin-Yang sect disciples see this, and go absolutely wild with energy. They charge into a full counterattack. The whole fight flips in an instant. You walk up slowly and stand over Long Qingchang, looking down at him from above. The Long clan's vendetta ends here, it's done. Don't get too cocky. I've got serious backing behind me. They will not let you walk away from this. What's that supposed to mean? I already contacted the Bloodshaw sect. They're on their way. When they get here, you, the Yin-Yang sect, the entire cultivation world, you're all going down with me. Your expression shifts. You can't believe the Long clan actually sold out to dark cultivators over a personal grudge. No more words. One finger. A blade of spiritual energy punches clean through his forehead. Long Qingchang's eyes go wide, and he drops dead with his eyes still open. With Long Qingchang dealt with, you immediately send word to Venerable Xuan King, informing him of the Long clan's alliance with the Dark Sect. Then you move fast to clean up the battlefield, and prep for what's coming. Half an hour later, the battlefield is cleared. You call together the sect's top brass along with Yun Liwei and Lingxi for a war council in the main hall. These dark cultivators aren't easy to take down. We need to bring in other sects if we want a real shot at winning. Exactly. I'll send people out right now to rally every faction, get them to form an alliance. I'll go with Lin Wuchen. My old reputation should carry some weight. You smile and look at your wife. She's the reincarnation of the Empress, after all. That title speaks for itself. Having her along will make everything twice as easy. Alright, no time to waste. Let's move now. Lingxi jumps up ready to follow, but you stop her. Lingxi, you're holding down the fort. Use that nose of yours to sniff out where the dark cultivators are. If anything moves, get word to us immediately. Don't worry, Master. I'll keep this place locked down. With Yun Liwei's reputation as the reincarnated Empress, and the raw power you've put on display, every major faction answers the call fast. The anti-Dark Sect alliance is formed, and they elect you as chief commander. 3 days later, the Dark Cultivator army rolls up to the border, loud and threatening. You make the call on the spot. Split the Alliance forces to cut off their supply routes, while you and Yunliue lead the elite strike team straight at them. The battle at Huanglong is an absolute bloodbath. Sky going dark, no sun, no moon. The Dark Sect's leader is a late-stage deity transformation powerhouse. At the critical moment, Yunliue fully awakens. Her cultivation surges back to mid-stage deity transformation, and you break through in the middle of the life and death fight, stepping into late-stage deity transformation. Husband and wife, fighting as one. They cut that demon boss down on the spot. The moment the leader falls, the Dark Cultivator army collapses completely. The Alliance mops them up one by one. The catastrophe that swept through the entire cultivation world finally put to rest. You become a hero celebrated across the land. And the Yin-Yang sect rises with you, becoming the #1 sect in the world. But after it's all over, you turn down every offer, every title, every attempt to keep you. You take Yunliue and head back to the Yin-Yang sect, and settle into the simple, warm life you always wanted. Master! You're finally back! I missed you so much. You held things down well. It was nothing. As long as you two are safe, that's all that matters. Yunliue watches this moment, eyes so soft they could melt. Having been through life and death together, the way he feels about you now is nothing like it was at the start. This is real. From that point on, you stop grinding cultivation. You, Yunliue, and Lingxi live a half-retired, easygoing life up on the mountain, watching the clouds roll in and out, sparring together now and then. Life is good. Years pass. Yunliue cultivates back to peak deity transformation, standing at the very top again. Lingxi steps into the nascent soul stage, her abilities growing formidable. And you, quietly, steadily, reach the tribulation transcendent stage, one step away from ascension. That day up in the sky above, 7 colored auspicious clouds gather. A massive heavenly tribulation is coming. Yunliue and Lingxi stand at your side, worry written all over their faces. Relax, I got this. Once I ascend, I'm taking both of you up there with me. The tribulation lightning comes crashing down. You channel every bit of your power and take it head on, steady as a rock. Yunliue calls on her Empress power, sharing the load of the heavenly pressure. Lingxi kicks in, whipping up a windstorm to deflect the tribulation lightning. With both of them going all in for you, you make it through the tribulation clean. Your realm fully locks in. The sky cracks open. Golden light pours through. The gates to the immortal realm swing wide open. Let's go check out what heaven's like. You grab Yunliue's hand with one hand and pull Lingxi along with the other. The three of them step through that radiant gate together. Their figures slowly dissolve into the brilliant light. From that day on, a legend was left behind in the cultivation world. A nobody sweeping courtyards, who through hard work and genuine love brought peace to a world in chaos, and in the end, ascended to the immortal realm hand in hand with the ones he loved most. Free forever.